Mr. Speaker, the House is concerned that despite the federal government's commitment to curb the issue of foodborne disease, Nigeria still accounts for a high number of approximately 50 million foodborne diseases and more than 53,000 deaths caused by unsafe food yearly, leading to the aggregate number of 4.26 million healthy lives lost annually to ill-health, disability, and premature death due to foodborne diseases, with over 80% of these predominantly children below the age of 5. Please.
Aware that the recent resurgence of coordinated anti-foreigner campaigns and inflammatory rhetoric by groups such as Operation Dadula and similar organizations created widespread fear amongst Nigerian residents, with many reportedly abandoning homes, businesses, and investments while seeking emergency evacuation following threats and unlawful ultimatums issued against foreign African nationals.
The House is aware that such assets comprise of cash recoveries, landed properties, shares, petroleum assets, luxury cars, vessels, aircrafts, investments, digital assets, and other movable and immovable properties worth trillions of naira.
Further note that as the foremost legislative institution in Nigeria, the National Assembly has a responsibility to champion the ideals of universal health coverage by ensuring that those who drive the legislative process and adequate protection under the National Health Insurance Framework.
So the fundamentals of this amendment is the automation in their revenues, which has a lot of bottlenecks because it's not automated. Another fundamental principles of this amendment is having to have equitable revenue distribution among the agencies in the aviation sector from the 5% of the air ticket fare. Then there's also the need to align our statutory laws, like the way we are changing the Nigerian Investigation Bureau to Nigerian Safety Investigation Bureau, so that it will be aligned with what we have presently.
Arise to move for a report to be considered on police affairs on the issue from the statutory revenue funds of the Nigerian Police Trust Fund, the total sum of 170 billion 103 million 487 million 540 naira 56 kobo for 2025. Likewise, the 15th item on the order paper to be considered, the 233 million 963 million 954,010 naira 18 kobo to be considered.